Welcome to Virginia.
We are back out on the trail again. We were just out about 3 weeks ago, but we're back out. We got these two guys here. We got Tim and Brandon over there stretching, or supposedly stretching, you know. But no, we were just back out. We were out on the trail about 3 weeks ago in Linville Gorge. We're back out again, and this time we're here in Virginia in the Grayson Highlands. It's going to be a fun trip. We was actually originally planning on going to Pictured Rocks, but we couldn't get the permits for the days we wanted to do it. So we're out here in the Grayson Highlands, and we're going to get geared up. We're going to hit the trail, and it's going to be a good time. All right, we're geared up and on the trail.
Glimpse of what we're seeing right off the bat. It's going to be a beautiful trip.
Okay, so the plan for the trip is we parked at the backpacker trailhead at Massey Gap, and we're going clockwise around the loop. Plan is to do about 10 miles today, hopefully, and then tomorrow knock out about the rest of the 9-10 miles, and then we're probably going to go to the campground and then just do some day hikes for Sunday, and then we'll head out. So for those of you that don't know, the Grayson Highlands is known for wild ponies, and we're already seeing a bunch of them, and we're like a quarter mile in. This is super cool. Check it out, there's some up here on the trail. Detour, it's probably about a quarter mile. We're gonna hike up this rock face and try to catch a really good view of that back there. Should be pretty awesome. Scaling up these rocks to get to that little point I showed you guys a second ago. I think the view is gonna be awesome. So we're up here at the top of this little cliff face that we walked out to, and it does not disappoint. It's pretty epic. Check that out. Just 360 views all the way around. It's awesome. So far, Grayson Highlands is it's beautiful. A mile in, we already can't stop looking at the views.
Yeah, we still have quite a ways to go.
The views out here are amazing. Look at that. Beautiful. Top of Mount Rogers. This is the highest point in Virginia. It's pretty cool. We literally, so we literally missed the trail and went around it. And then we saw the rock cliff, and we just decided to scale up the front face of the rock and made it very hard for ourselves. We got up here, realized there's a trail right over there. But yeah, we basically just scaled like straight up these rocks from all the way down there. So, you know, whatever. Adds to the adventure. Unfortunately, that was not the top of Mount Rogers.
Bet you could get a Jeep R up through this trail.
Got that right, Tim. All right, so that last little clip that I just showed you where we scrambled up those rocks, that was not Mount Rogers. We thought it was. AllTrails said we were right on top of it. Definitely not. Came down trail a little bit, sign pointing down saying 2 miles, Mount Rogers this way. So now we're on our way to Mount Rogers. We're about to the spur trail, but once I get up there, I'll show you guys the actual view from Mount Rogers. All right, so we're at the highest point here. We're on Mount Rogers officially now, and this is highly disappointing. We're just like deep in the woods, literally. Cannot see nothing, no view, nothing. This rock right here, the little circle, highest point in Virginia. Who would have thought? I don't know. What do you guys think?
I want to redo.
Right.
It'd be nice to see something.
Like nothing up here. Oh well. The little half mile in and half mile out, kind of a waste of time. Don't do it.
It's day 2. It's about 6:30 in the morning. Last night after we summited Mount Rogers, which sucked by the way, nothing to see up there. We've just been in this deep forest for the rest of the hike, so I didn't film at all. And I didn't film when we got to camp because it was dark, and it was about 9:30 when we got here to camp. So we tried to get a fire going. It's just but everything's real damp here in the forest, so really couldn't get a fire going. But we just kind of sat around, ate some food, talked for a while. We was actually up until about almost 1 o'clock in the morning, I think it was. But yeah, it's day 2, and as soon as I get up and get moving here, I'll actually show you guys our camp. We just found this little site right off the trail. So once you hit Mount Rogers, there's about a 7-mile stretch where there's like nowhere to camp at all. It's just deep forest, walking right on the ridges. And like I said, it was late and we found this spot, so we made it work. But once I get up and get moving, I'll show you guys around camp.
All right, guys, so here's camp. That's my setup. Same as last several trips. Tarp tent, rainbow, pre-outdoors XL sleep pad, 30-degree hammock gear burrow quilt. Tim just slept under his tarp, and Brandon's over there in the 6 Moons Design tent. But all right, guys, camp's all broke down. It's after 9 o'clock. We got up late. Well,
Hey.
Brandon got up super late. Tim and I were up early. Anyways, camp's broke down, and we're about to hit the trail. Knock out this back on trail for about 1 mile, and we have come down to our first water source, and we're all about out of water, so it's time to fill up on some water.
Hot skips and jumps is what almost said in the last trip. Wasted.
We're back on the AT, and we came down off of whatever that crappy mountain view was yesterday. What was that mountain view?
Mount Rogers.
Mount Rogers, yeah, that's right. See, I already forgot. That's how bad it was. But we came down off of Mount Rogers, and then after camp last night, we set up, and we came down Lewis Fork, and now we're back on the AT, and we'll probably be on the AT for most of the rest of this trip all the way back to the car. And the goal is to get to the car tonight, and then we're going to figure out another small loop or some day hikes to do for tomorrow, and hopefully just stay at the campground. All right, it's about 11:30. We've been moving along at a pretty good pace, probably about a 4 mile per hour pace, I would guess. We're gonna stop for lunch here soon, find a good lunch spot. We are gonna be passing through the scales over on AT here shortly, so I don't know, maybe lunch spot somewhere around there. We'll see what happens. Somewhere other than the rocky trail.
What's the difference between a rock and a stone?
Don't know.
Like a tree, it's just called a tree, right?
We've made it to the scales. We're gonna take a good lunch break here, take about an hour break, get some food in us, refuel, and finish this hike.
We have like 3.5 miles left. I mean, that might be too short, actually. Yeah. But I was looking at a campsite after that. Yeah, it's 4:30. It just took like 3 hours to do it. Yeah, that's
This is cool.
Very cool.
Go ahead, I'll catch you guys. Don't worry about me.
It is lunchtime. I'm hungry.
Yeah.
For lunch, I'm having tortillas and fajita chicken.
I thought that was just an
About the normal. Probably some beef jerky and some peanut butter crackers. And then we got this guy.
What's that?
Got his chair out.
Yeah, I got some lobster. I'm gonna cook a steak on a grill that I brought.
Some boxed wine.
Box wine, yeah.
Yep. Break time is over. It is time to get back on trail and finish this loop. Get to that campground. We got beer in the car. We're in a hurry. I don't know if you guys know, but we tend to like beer. Right, guys?
I said, yeah, mostly for the water that's in it. Keep it
Right.
hydrated.
When you leave the scales and you come up on the other side of the AT, these views are pretty awesome. It's definitely worth the hike up. There's another trail called the Scales. AT's just higher. View seems to be pretty cool up here, so good choice.
Take the AT. That's where all the views are at. Check this out. Beers, I feel like that. Just bloat. It's just like empty carbs and carbonation, gas in your stomach with carbs. They just yell out, "Hey, you want some beer?" It's like, yeah! Yeah? Take whatever they got. I might settle at that point. If I have choices, I'm choosing something else. Oh, they threw down a few cans of Bush, and it was outstanding. Most refreshing thing. Nice.
Since we left the Scales, we have been moving. I don't know how fast we're going. If I had to guess, probably 4 or 5 miles per hour at least. But we're almost back to the car. So today kind of went as planned for once. But it's kind of strange. We start talking about getting back to the car, and it's like we can taste the beer, and all of a sudden we just move a little faster. I don't know what the deal is with that, but this loop's been fun. It's been fairly easy. It's not that hard. From Mount Rogers all the way to the AT on if you go clockwise, it's kind of boring. You're just walking in the woods, and it's not even like pretty woods. It's just like dead nothingness. But the Grayson Highlands themselves are super, super pretty. All the wild ponies, some cows out there. It kind of reminds me of like a Dolly Sods with like the mountains of like the Smokies in the background.
That's so cute. Dude, she totally was not in you.
Well, that wasn't too bad.
She was not in you at all.
Back to the car, baby. You know what that means. Woo. All All right, is it still cold?
Moment of truth.
Oh,
Still solid too.
still ice.
Yeah, buddy.
Look at that.
Talk about a good cooler.
Now that's what we're talking about right there. You guys ready for this?
Let's do it.
Thanks for watching, guys. Until next time. Drink beer and join us on our next adventure.